I've been feeling like none of this shit matters. No matter what I do, I'll be ignored and get rejected. So let me break this down, let me cut it into fractions, so you can understand every portion of this message. All the suffering and anguish of succumbing to the madness, all the horrible intentions I've been torturing my head with. I really don't fucking know what the hell is wrong with me, but to the best of my knowledge, I'ma tell it honestly. I push my friends away, now people seldom talk to me. I don't know how to love, cause I treat myself so awfully. My brain's a machine for things so heinous and so wicked, and the way that I think is the bane of my existence. Explaining what I see can't be translated in a sentence, which has made me to believe that I should raise her where my wrist is. My imagination is so fucking vivid, I just grow ugly visions in my dome every minute, so I choke up mid-sentence and can't hold my attention. And when I've spoke on these instances, nobody listens, using my teeth and tongue to speak of movements beyond space, the unfathomable contents of a stupidly wrong brain, gaps with no connection in my ludicrous thought chain, using vocal cords to filter nuclear shock waves. Have passion, you must know what it is to hate. To appreciate comfort, you first gotta live in pain. You respect tranquility after your own fits of rage. These are well-known concepts of the yin and yang. Combine this with an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Study perspective and death, then feel worthless often. Zoom out and contemplate until I curse my noggin. I'm just a fucking ape who doesn't deserve his conscience. Complain of first world problems while others are starving, while others live in squalor, covered in garbage, while kids in the Congo are huddled in harsh-kept cobalt mines, tunneling the earth as they plunge where its heart is, just to make the microchips that are found at our phones, so I could sit here and run my fucking mouth in a home, reading off this device made amidst the howling of souls, so I just scrape the pieces of tech out of a hole. Do my problems even fucking come close to compare to the pain of the kids who made the clothes that I wear? Factory suicides prevented by tying nets on, for kids working 20 cents an hour in Chinese sweatshops. It makes me suppress getting help for the type of stress I've compiled from dreadful ideas of slicing flesh raw. I wanna bite some necks, chomp and pry the heads off with flying red gloves, and someone's life just ends, dog. Maybe I'm just a menace, I've become desensitized on the internet. I'll see someone just end their life. The news is always shoving death and strife into the media, while it floods the fucking web with lies. Politics is nothing but a culture of ignorance, manipulation, brainwash, and the molding of innocence. Right and wrong or whatever they hold it, those instances when fear is the only palate for the vultures who dig in it. And history is only told by the victor's hints. I scoff at war when the last smoldering cinders hiss. How am I supposed to give a damn of any national conflict when I'm halfway convinced that it's actual nonsense? And there's always gonna be another tragedy offset, 1,000 cameras on it, lacking rational logic. Zoom out even further and picture the earth. There's no borders or countries, just a difference in dirt. Land masses engulfed by oceans as it twists and it turns. Mountain peaks split by gigantic rivers that swerve. Every single second the universe expands. Ego and importance to humans are a scam. I didn't think we could get any stupider, but damn, religion and faith are the very ruiners of man. They allow weak minds to not have a lesson, to think it's all fine and to stop asking questions. But trust me, I get it, I'm in search of a purpose, so I understand if you don't think that churches are worthless. I'm adaptable to thoughts that I can learn how to merge with, so I'm flexible with meaning, but it hurts as a person. Everything I've said and the words of these verses accumulates to one hollow burden I'm cursed with no direction or morals and no honest intentions. My head is a portal with no solid connections. I aimlessly float across the collective unconscious with tendrils that pull and tug me to and from what is cosmic and endless. This has caused me to lose all sense of identity, convinced that really I have neither a friend or an enemy. Loneliness has become the most treacherous entity, the shadow growing tall, bending in the reflection I tend to see. I wanna help you through your sorrows and bring motivation with humble life lessons so the ego erases. Yet I wanna bash in your head with the edge of a shovel and then smash till the flesh disconnects into puddles. I wanna sit with you and talk, help you figure shit out when living with addiction and doubting how you pictured it now. I wanna slash your fucking throat when I creep up behind you, cut so deep you can't scream as you bleed from the knife wound. I wanna aid your depression with beneficial philosophy. I wanna rape you instead with an artificial ferocity, help you each step of the way toward mustering a skill set, turn you to a victim of the structure of my illness. There's no rhyme or reason, everything I do is absurd, because I understand one day I'll be food for the worms. I was doomed since my birth to face an impossible victory. Every human is cursed with an unstoppable entropy. There is no fighting it, we must embrace death. It's not my excuse to justify my lust and hatred, but you can't justify the crush of time when the decay sets. Open up your eyes, awaken to the fact nobody makes it. But what do I know? I'm so corrupted, my skull thumps and aches when imagining another second of this life full of trifle, suffering, anguish. You can see by this knife hole that I'm just fucking brain dead.